So the route I've taken is just to file this slot open more on the cheap bridge that I already had. I might get some new saddles for it, get some brass saddles, but this bridge plate is totally fine. I'm just gonna file it in and smooth it out with a finer file. But right now I've got the big old rat file. I don't stay in one spot too long. I don't dig in too deep. And we're just gonna make that work for now. Okay, so where I'm at is I finally got the pickup slot open enough to fit the pickup. Now I am drilling out the bridge screw holes. They were already marked and just shallow drilled, but now I'm actually drilling them out for the screws. So I've got a little stopper there, and I'll show you the last one. I just eye it with my eye to see if it's straight, and just kind of go for it. Like so. I'm gonna vacuum that up. So I guess while we have the drill out, we're gonna do the strap buttons. And I like to put masking tape over the finish. Apparently prevents chip out or reduces chip out a little. And yeah, I'm just fully eyeing it. I just put a piece of masking tape where I think the center should have a strap button. And yep, just doing it. Looks good. And here you discover a nice clean hole. Might be a little big depending what, or a little small, depending on the strap pins and screws I end up putting in there. This might be awkward, but you saw the first one. I'll just do the second one. I take it back. I will explain a thing. So here I'm eyeing down the neck. I'm basically gonna aim for directly in the middle of the neck for that strap pin button. Also, your bridge mounting holes or string holes, it's a good thing to eye up to try to get in the middle of. All right, another little tip. Before putting the screw in, I rub some wax on the threads for easy glidage. Another tip, my God. This is just my own theory, but before screwing in the screw for the first time, after a freshly drilled hole, I take my little needle rat file and I just touch up the edges, almost trying to bevel the edge of the hole with a fine microfile. And I kind of believe that helps reduce chip out when you're first putting the screw in, but it could be just my own crazy thoughts. Okay, strap pin buttons installed. And here we go, a little off center. Welcome to the world of eyeing things. This one looks good though. Okay, I'm gonna run a bridge ground using this vintage Fender style cloth wire. I'm gonna bend this little tip that I've protruded. I'm gonna bend that in half. Like so. Oof, gotta get the camera game on, par. Just gonna run a general length and cut that. And I'm gonna fish it through. Hopefully the route is big enough, and it is. I think just big enough to fit this wire. Oof, actually I think the cloth is kind of bunching up. Oh, damn it. I see the metal tip, but the cloth is not making it through. Stand by. Given up on the cloth for the ground, or for the bridge ground. So I'm just going to use this solid core wire that is soft and smaller and smoother and easier to get in there. So, and the little hook that I made for the ground, I'm gonna actually throw some solder in there so it makes kind of like a whole pad of contact. Make sure I've got a little bit of plastic sticking up. Burn that off. So, not sure how well you can even see on this crazy speckle flash. So we're gonna, oh yeah. Get some solder on my tip. Heat up both ends of that. Bam. Very minute detail, that doesn't matter. I'll even, let's get back out here. Tin the tip of the other end while I'm here. Okay, now we'll install the bridge. Okay, so at this point we kind of have a subtle art with this ground here, because you don't want it protruding for the bridge to be teetering on it, and you want it to make contact. So that's kind of a reason why I make the little solder pad, is that it kind of helps the wire just kind of be, oh, this is terrible zoomage on this phone. It kind of gives it some width, and then you can kind of cram it in the wood just enough so it's touching the bridge, but not popping it up. And then you never want to like pull this too hard and disconnect the ground from under the bridge plate. Anyways, you know what I mean, I think. And again, before screwing in the bridge screws, give them a little waxing, and we'll install the bridge. So bridge ground is installed, bridge is installed. So now we're gonna check continuity and make sure that the bridge ground wire is connected to the bridge. All right, we are good. If they're, you know, like, it would just be nothing if the wire didn't have continuity. Like I'm touching the pickup wire, nothing happens. As soon as I touch the bridge ground, stuff happens. That's that. Okay, so I threw some strings on here. Got it at a spot where it's got decent action. These saddles are such garbage. They creak as you play them. As you play the frets and bend, the friggin' saddles are creaking. I'm gonna slot them with files, gauged nut and saddle files. But I want to get brass saddles anyway. But yeah, nice stuff. Quality product. All right, I actually think my ADHD is kicking in. I've been putting some time into this today. I'm kind of over it. So there you go, 2 parts in one day. I'm gonna get back at this tomorrow or the day after, and I'll keep you up to date. Thanks for watching. Take care.